Good afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. This is Mr. Fradoff, and I'm making this video so that you can better understand how to use the CHARMS app and how to log in and access the information. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen with you, and it should be pretty straightforward. So here we have a Google web page. It's pretty easy to see that. All you have to do is to type in CHARMS, and we're looking for CHARMS Office. So this is the CHARMS system. I do just want to say that CHARMS previously did have an app to download for iOS and Android. Unfortunately, they have taken that off the market, and it's just a web-based system now. The positive to that is that you still should be able to access this via your cell phones. All you have to do is bring up a browser instead of opening the app. Of course, you can use this on Chromebooks or laptops or regular desktop computers or iPads. So we're going to go ahead and go over here to log in after it loads a little bit. The process is pretty simple to log in. This is the login screen. You want to be careful that you aren't over here at the teacher helper page. This is for me to log into. You can see I've got my credentials saved here. What you need to do, and this is for both students and parents, is to click this tab, Parents, Students, Members, and this is going to get us into our area. It says enter parent area, but what it really is the Mercer area. So now I did have a code set up that says add or put in the school code to enter. This previously was MAB for Mercer area band, but I know some students were having trouble and parents said that they don't remember that. So I've just changed it to Mercer. So in order to get into CHARMS, all you have to do is type in Mercer, all lowercase. You enter the parent area. From here, this is where a lot of what we are doing in CHARMS can be accessed. So think of this is the Mercer part of CHARMS. Anyone can see this as long as they know that that code is Mercer. There is no personal information here really to speak of yet. But what you need to do is look up here, and these are the spots where you can access. I'll talk about the student area password here in a minute. But for right now, this is what everyone can go to whenever you log into CHARMS. There's the calendar, and we are going to have the calendar updated from now on. I still will be sending my weekly emails with the updates, but I'm also going to update this calendar because this is the one I'm going to use going forward. And this is not just for marching band, it's going to be for concert band, wind ensemble, 7th and 8th grade band, jazz band, pep band. We're going to have one calendar for everyone to see. And I'll put on there what each thing is for which ensemble. The big thing here is volunteers. So if you click here, this little arrow in volunteer needs, this is where you can sign up to be volunteers. And what we're primarily using this for is for the band booster stand. So if you're here that the band boosters are needing help signing up, people sign up to help with the stand, this is where you go ahead and do that. Notice that you don't have to log into any other account. All you have to do is simply go here from the page. You just go to the page, you type in Mercer, and you can access this volunteer page from there. You don't need to log into your personal CHARMS account to do this. You can do it from there, but you don't have to. And of course, it's taking a long time. So let me just try to talk a little bit more. It's having a hard time. Everyone's getting it. There it is. Okay, so once you click there, you'll see opportunities. These are all the concession stands signups that we have for the fall football season. So in order to sign up to help, you just click the date that you're interested in. And I'm going to click this one that we've coming up on Friday night and show volunteer needs. Okay, and here is all the information. And Lisa has done a really great job in setting this up. The start and end time there, the location, the details, and then all of the roles that we're looking to be filled, they're listed here. So if you're trying to figure out what you can do to help, like if you don't have the whole evening, but you can help 4:30 to 5:30, you can help with setup. Obviously, these jobs are for when the football game's going on. And in order to sign up, you can see that I did this on myself. And Lisa, I'm sorry I can't be a food runner. I'll be with the band, but you just have to put in your name, your cell phone, and your email, and click sign up, and you're done. So that's going to really help us. What we want to do is get away from just having people show up to the game, because we want to be able to plan and see what we've got, the help that we have coming in. So please, if you're interested in helping with the concession stand, we really want you to go into CHARMS and put in when you're going to be there and what you're going to be doing, so we can see, hey, we need one more cashier, you know, but we need a lot of food runners, so that we can plan accordingly. So that's what we're going to ask you to do. The other things you can do, again, from the Mercer side of CHARMS, you can look at the email information to contact the directors or the staff. And I know this is taking a while, but here it is. These are all the advisors and staff email addresses. Files and handouts isn't accessible here, and that's going to be a nice segue into logging in to your students in your own personal CHARMS account. So we're going to go back here to the home page, and I have a test account set up for this. So what you're going to do is right here, student area password. Okay, this is where you log into your own individual spot. Now, everyone should have an account, and the account password is your student's 6-digit lunch number, their email address, that 6-digit number. So that's the default. I went through today with all of the concert band, wind ensemble, 7th and 8th grade band, and reset any issues that we had or dealt with anything. And I got just about everyone done. If you're in marching band, jazz band, or pep band, and you haven't had that opportunity yet, go ahead and try to log on. And if you have issues, please email me at jfreithoff@mercer.k12.pa.us to have me reset it. Sometimes it takes a few tries, but I think I got everyone there. In this case, my password is going to be, I believe it's this, and I'll try it. It's going to try to log in. Okay, so what I did is I entered it incorrect. So I don't think that you need to reset if you get this because it's incorrect. I'm going to try this. This is the other thing I did. It's working, it's working. And I'm sorry for the delay. You can be doing this with me while I go ahead and do this. Okay, so something isn't quite right. Let me just try something here real quick. Okay, so I was able to fix it, and here we have what it looks like once you log in. So if you're having trouble logging in through that little screen, try your 6-digit school account. And if it's not, just email me and I can reset it for you, or I can do a phone call and help walk you through it. Again, all students that were in concert band, wind ensemble, 7th and 8th grade band did this today, and we were able to get in. So up here, you see these 5 links. They're the exact same thing as before in the Mercer level, but now that you're in your personal level, you can go to handouts and files. This is stuff that you can submit to me. So if you want to send me something, you can do it here and upload it there. Eventually, I'd like to be able to submit we're playing tests and whatnot through this. So that's one reason why we're using this, but that's not important for this video just yet. Man, it's 3:30 and everyone is just using the internet. Some big things that we aren't using: absences. Again, you can track that here. We're not doing that yet. Grades, I'm not using this to grade anything. And if you've got multiple students, you can combine accounts. If you want to change your password, that's where you do it. But I want to direct your attention to 2 things here and here. Underneath finances, this is where a lot of the band booster functionality takes place, in that every student has an account with the band boosters. And especially on trip years, it becomes super important because you want to know how much money you have. So if you ever want to check how much money you have in your band booster account, you can do that here. We are also going to try to set up a way for you to make payments for trips online. So if you want to use a credit card or debit card to make trip payments, you should be able to do that using this system, and it will deposit the money into the band boosters account. So you're not sending large amounts of money to school with your students. So that's a really big thing that we're going to use this year, because marching band is going to go on a trip in the spring. The other thing is update info, and this is what I really would like anyone watching this video to update. If we could just spend some time updating this, you can see that we've got a student's information here, but I don't have any addresses or any phone numbers or cell phones, or I do have an email. This is the student's information. So if you've got a student, we really need them to update this information so that it's as complete as possible. And then this student is also added in their parents' information. We would like to add that you go through and add yourself as parents, as well as your information, your numbers, your phone numbers, your address, your emails, and all that as well, for a very big reason. And that is that we are going to use this system to send out messages both via email text messages, and maybe phone calls. And I know that saying that some parents might feel a little bit awkward, having their information out there. We're not going to be blasting you with messages all the time. We just need to have a way of communicating with everyone that's getting everyone on the same page. So for marching band, if there's a big thing coming up, we'll probably send out a text blast so that everyone has that information, because I know students don't necessarily take home information to their parents. If your student's just involved in other activities like jazz band, pep band, and concert bands, the messages will definitely be far fewer because we don't have as many events. Marching band is very busy, so we will do that. If the messages are too much, just let me know, and I will try to adjust it accordingly. I always would like to give too much information than not enough. So we really want to have everyone's email address, your phone numbers, your cell phone numbers, and all that stuff, so that when we do this stuff, we're getting the information out to everyone. I hope that this has helped you some. If you're having trouble logging in, just email me, please, jfriedhoff@mercer.k12.pa.us, and we'll get you set up so that you are able to log in. Again, sometimes it takes multiple attempts. There's a few different ways that I can reset your account, and sometimes we have to go through all the different ways until it works. But I really want to make it a priority to get everyone in the app this year and using the app, because that's how we're going to communicate going forward. You know my address. If you have any questions, email me, and I thank you for watching this video. Take care.